You have Collie, my daughter? You have my daughter? You have my daughter. Why do I keep getting random lag spikes? That's so annoying. Here we go, lads. Even though I've already been here, but we ignore that.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Wait, it's Sumeru, not Sumeru? Have I been saying it wrong? Or is that just me being British? Oh, it's not an order.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
At least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
That boar is so cute. Oh my god, I thought that was Baiju.
There's someone up ahead.
I saw green hair and I was like, oh my god. But it's just a lady.
Perfect timing. Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there. We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Maybe they're just ignoring the obnoxiously high screaming.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that.
Why did that go off again?
Wait, could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Maybe there's a reason? Because you're annoying someone's
Even
soul.
so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Okay. Yeah, welcome in. You saw... Oh my god, you saw Aerie on TikTok? Oh my god. That's great. 1 second. I don't know why my... Oh, that's gonna be annoying. My follower noise doubled for some reason, and I don't know why. Aerie, you're famous on TikTok. But welcome in. Me and Aerie are best friends. Hehe. You're TikTok famous. It's okay, just admitted Valorant TikToker. Yes. Yeah. I don't even know. I mean, it could have been. You have uploaded a Valorant clip on TikTok. No? Haven't you not? You're here now. Yeah, you're here, and I'm playing Genshin, and, yes. Ugh, okay. No, I think you posted one Valorant clip, no? Or am I actually being dumb also? I'll sort out my follower alert later. Can't bother shit right now.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look. Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, It looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
Why is that a problem,
What should
Paimon?
we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Sure.
Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all. Oh. What a lovely smell.
Does Paimon ever not
It's coming
eat?
from that sensor
Does she
over
ever
there.
not get hungry?
This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh, oh no. I'm having dreams.
What's the matter? You don't look too good.
I don't feel so good. Something's not right.
What?
Is it that
making
bad?
you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Oh my god. Is the traveler like okay?
This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on.
It's okay, at least we get to drown out Paimon. Oh my, wait. Why are we at the Irminsul tree? I'm presuming it's the Irminsul tree. Whoa. This looks like the tree from Honkai. To my non-Honkai players, this looks like a tree from Honkai. That made me really sad. Oh. Cutscene? But we're only like 2 minutes in. Wait, it's breaking? Oh no. That cannot be good. Why can I not run? You think you need to run. Oh. Another one? Hey Charlie. Hey bestie.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he's
Is this my
going to be all right,
my
there's
child?
absolutely nothing to worry about.
My baby.
Are you awake?
My child.
Oh, thank goodness. Traveler, you're
Paimon, be quiet. Collar is my child.
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Haima was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a
My
trained
child.
forest ranger. Master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Thank you for the help.
Oh,
My daughter.
no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
I seem to be fine.
Oh,
Except on one thing.
that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Okay.
Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
He's so pretty.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets
If you can hear my
mushrooms to
fan, I'm
avoid
so
one
sorry.
more
It's
time,
so hot
I'll
in
have
here.
no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes,
Hi,
I'll
outlaws.
just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly.
Don't worry about being late. I appreciate you being here.
So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake,
I was gonna say I
let me
would kind of
explain
like
it
to
you
know
as well.
as well.
It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as spirit borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
I'm gonna say yes, but me no, because I'm
Now,
a bit slow.
answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Erminsul tree. We saw that. Don't lie. I was gonna say, thank God. You didn't miss much, outlaws. So don't worry, we just started.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
You just did.
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
Do we have to? But we need to get to the city.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what
Okay.
you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical,
Yeah, I can imagine.
have a whiff of this.
A whiff. Good old whiff. What could go wrong?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The
Okay.
rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky.
Damn.
For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell, okay?
Okay. Well, how long's that gonna take?
Good. Now continue
Damn.
resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
A bowl? How much medicine do we take?
We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
Sumeru.
We're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon?
No, I never do.
Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
I feel it's a little weird.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
I don't think what I saw were hallucinations. Me neither. I
A
agree.
vision of tree roots and red skies?
No, it was an Erminsul tree.
But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
The future. Oh, I'm not sure. There. Hey, yo, what?
Well, considering
Calm
how
down.
unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case.
Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's the case, why would he try to hide that from us?
Exactly. He's just a sneaky little man.
Gets it now? That explains why you were so quiet earlier.
Maybe because I just woke up from passing out, but
We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
they're not hallucinations, Paimon. They're the future.
It seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore.
We run.
What do you think we should do?
Let's start by having a chat with Collie.
Good idea.
My poor Collie.
Friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendral Archon and customs in Sumeru.
I don't think she'll know much. Considering the whole manga situation.
Come on, it's time to go find Kale.
That's not a nice voice to wake up to. Not screaming like that. If that works, and if it doesn't, then I give up today. Because it's late and really hot.
Alright, next let's see. Right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Agreed.
I will.
No one can hurt my
By
child.
the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... well, you understand.
Oh, are they hiding stuff from her too?
Vision too. Am I useless to everyone now?
No,
Don't
no.
talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Not really. Oh, is there something we can help with?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Yeah.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Oh, joy.
Tainari, we're ready to head out.
Roger, I'll be right there. Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
I was about to say, is his name Roger? But like, no,
You can
I'm
help
just
me.
being dumb.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today?
Patrol.
Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals.
I actually love her outfit.
Well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Whoopee. Yeah, in the manga,
Travelers,
I liked her. She's so cute.
you can leave the
She
task
had
of
like.
keeping the lamps to be. In the meantime,
I'm not gonna
you
talk.
can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Are you done? Okay. From the manga, she had like shorts and like a really cute like hoodie, and that was really cute. No, let me get this viewpoint, please. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay. Oh, okay. She had like the really cute like shorts and the hoodie, and that was so cute. But I love this outfit she's got here too.
Getting a little wobbly. Let me
What lamp? That lamp?
No problems with this lamp.
Here?
Good.
Where are the lamps? Oh,
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
no need to worry. I have Shao.
I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Okay.
I'll fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Come on, you don't do anything. You probably just stand and
By the
watch.
way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudavata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukudavata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudavata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Well, she didn't really disappear. I'd say in a nicer term, she died. Not really a nicer term, but a more honest term. Does it coincide with Conreal?
According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To
Sumeru.
celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Damn.
Huh? Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure?
No, well, yeah, but then she got experimented on, then she came to Mondstadt, tried to kill everyone, but then that got fixed, and now she's back. Easy. Easy explanation.
Difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
Well, she didn't try and kill anyone on purpose,
No,
but she was
it's not
kind of
that.
like
I'm not trying to hide something from you.
experimented on.
Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
Is it because we're friends with Amber? That would be really cute. Please don't say that.
Anyway,
Oh,
you two know Amber, right?
my god.
Wait, Amber?
So cute. Amber Outrider with the Knights of Favonius?
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person.
Oh,
There's no one like Amber.
that's so
She lives
cute.
life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at
She's
every
so
moment,
pure.
but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
I mean, let her go off. Amber kind of pretty much saved her life. So,
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
leave her alone.
Sorry, I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
No, it was cute.
Alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by
Oh.
writing each other letters.
Pure.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
The floating companion that doesn't do anything.
The one she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. sorry.
I don't read either. It's okay, Collie.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though.
No, no
What
reason.
do you two want to know about the Ginger Archon?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
She's so sweet.
We are friends after all, right?
Yes, we are. No, we're best friends.
Alright.
Me and Collie are best friends.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Okay. Can I talk to her?
I'm not a very good climber, so I'll just let you handle the statue. I'll go check the facilities up ahead. By the way, once we're done with our work here, would you like to chat some more?
Of course. Is that even a question? Collie? Oh, I'm gonna take a picture. I know she had like a mini fight with Kaya, but that's fine. Oh, no. No. Okay. Okay, not that. I love them. I love bugging into rocks. I could have just teleported up there, but I went the difficult way and climbed because I'm awkward.
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda
Hey,
small.
hey.
Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
That's actually a good question, because it could be the old Archon, but I'm gonna say it's Kusanali
The name does seem to fit the statue somehow.
because we don't know what the past one looked like.
Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later.
Sure.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Okay.
Nice work.
Oh, we're done. Okay.
Clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Golly, my daughter. Is she sitting? Oh, best girl.
Kale, we're back.
Welcome back! You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some fruit and water for us.
Yay, food!
Oh.
What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, some restraint, please.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
But you're just being
I
greedy.
prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them.
I probably will.
Whoops!
Oh my god.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Oh, oh.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, I love her.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
Paimon, you're so dramatic. There's a 5-second rule.
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
How do you know if it's tasty if you didn't try it?
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, happens from time to time.
So, Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master. Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted. I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
That does sound like something he would say.
Seems you already know him well. Anyway, I'm sure the sages were not happy about his responses. Master could obviously have a bright future in the Academia, but he insists on sticking to the path of a forest watcher. Every day he helps the locals of the forest and passes on his extensive knowledge to trainees like me. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really? Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Nod.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
What did you do?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, Why, oh why? Is she going to die? It probably started to get under Master's skin.
I understand. Paimon gets on my nerves.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
Yeah, laugh at her, Collie.
Collie's starting
Do
to
it.
laugh. Ugh,
Bully her.
That's it! Paimon won't forget this! It's time for some primordial wrath! No! Don't touch me!
The shortest run ever. What's the matter? Oh, is it the seal?
Sorry,
Oh no. The
Paimon
seal.
didn't mean to scare you.
On her neck, right?
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm... I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back.
She's literally walking. You can see her walking. Paimon, you're so dramatic. I need to make my Twitch chat bigger on my screen. Believe in the differences between Lumine and Ether. Can I attack this? Mate, sort of. Sort of.
Ah, Traveler, you've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes, I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Wait until 8 AM? I would never get up 8 AM. Right, realistically. Okay. I'm doing the long ass tree quest. What? What is that? The long ass tree quest. I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you, Charlie.
Paimon was
I wonder what we're gonna go talk to her
Maybe
about.
she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
The quest is called Chronic Illness. I wonder what we're gonna talk. I wonder what we're gonna talk to her about. Hey, King.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari, what are you doing here?
What's his house?
Hey.
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
I know that. Hasn't she got like a disease as well?
How could she be? Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
Yeah, you're a bully.
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Damn.
This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
Aww.
I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
Yeah, we're best friends.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Sure. I'm doing the long ass tree quest, the quest to get the reward tree. I still have no idea where you find that. I'm in the wrong way. Okay.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma.
Liyue.
So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to.
Yes, we're
And honestly
besties.
speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child,
That's the
she's been afflicted with a
one.
disease called Elazar.
I know it's a disease, but I can't remember the name.
Yes, it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body.
Damn.
At first,
Like a
the
snake.
afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its
Ooh.
final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
So they basically, I would say paralyzed, but like,
Wait, hold on.
sort of.
So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
Is there any cure?
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there.
Oh.
She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied.
Mr.
and said they
Dottore.
had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Oh.
It appears you are already familiar with them.
Of
That'll
course.
save me some explanation.
I am a harbinger
Anyway,
collector.
the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as a doctor. I have no
Dottore.
idea how this doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant.
Oh yeah, I can
Kale
imagine.
is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful. But her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
Aw,
She doesn't need to apologize.
my sweetie, my
This isn't her
sweetheart.
fault at all.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her.
Well, I can just wait until she wakes up, you know?
Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
How's her condition now?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time.
Mm.
As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better. Though, I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Can we come along?
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like the traveler. You must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
No problemo.
Yes, sir.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Okay.
Hey, Tainari, where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me.
Species?
The large
Those
petals are
things?
actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround
Leave me
a very
alone.
small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, completely contrary to its name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay then. Note to Paimon.
Oh, no! I didn't want to skip the dialogue.
Lunar lotus is growing somewhere in this area.
Shit.
Let's split up and begin searching.
Okay.
If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
I probably already have
We'll
more than
rendezvous
that in
here
my
once you've
bag.
gathered the needed amount.
Okay. These things? Oh, maybe I don't. Are these things gonna be like the pearls from Watatsumi to collect? That's gonna be annoying. There we go. I'm just gonna take these. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, Tainari, we found the lotuses you requested.
Let me
Whoop.
take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality.
Yeah, I'm very good at picking up stuff.
I'm quite glad you two came along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on some other things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
Hello. My name's not Tainari, but hello.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago?
Oh god.
What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay. Hello. Hello.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
Is it the withering thing?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Ah, yeah.
The withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Can someone explain the withering thingy? I can't because I don't know what it means either. So I'm right there with you on being confused about what the withering is. But hopefully we'll find out in a good explanationed way.
Why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still
That's a lie.
unfamiliar with many
I
things
arrived
in
this morning
science.
and unlocked all the
There's
waypoints.
a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering.
Yes.
The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous
I'm from
place.
another world.
As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects for a time.
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
I can also control the elements, thank you. I'm from another world. Get fucked.
But you don't seem to carry a vision.
I just explained to you.
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of
Yes, I am.
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, alright, you two may accompany me. We typically only teach visitors how to identify the withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville. We'll make an exception today, and show you what it looks like up close.
Sure. Sure. Go to the withering zone. I want to know, like, a proper way to pronounce... I'm gonna have to say Tainari for now, until I actually... Is it Tinari? Tinari? It's not... I know it's not Tainari. Is it Tignari? Tinari? Area, it's not Tainari. I know for a fact it's not Tainari.
Stop. Don't move any
I saw people on Twitter saying it's not Tainari. Yeah, but the VA, I think he pronounced it wrong.
Look, those plants have withered. That whole area is kinda gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
That is the withering. Alright, traveler. We're going to have to enter that withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call tumors of the withering.
Damn.
If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
Tainar Slay. That's a good one. Tainar Slay.
Thank you. But I must warn you.
It's not Tainari. I know it's not Tainari.
This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all.
Which is annoying, because I want to know how to pronounce it right.
Once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
We go. Kill the toucans. You're evil.
Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we they did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If
My
that simply meant
cousin.
more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
Ooh.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh? Well, why's that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of it?
No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
Excuse me?
By the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I have. Irminsul tree. I have heard it.
Irminsul is a tree located deep
Haha.
beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards.
Wait, what?
I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right?
I have.
They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
It is what you saw when you lost consciousness, Lumine.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
So it is like the imaginary
The
tree.
Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it.
Damn.
It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul.
Damn. She's smart.
Yes, a
Smart.
withering. Its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it.
You mean Irminsul is sick?
That's right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did
Who
not
is trying
know
to
of a
join you?
cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay. We go. Can I just teleport? Yeah. If anything happens to Collie, I'm gonna write a letter of complaint. Because that is my daughter. If anything happens to her, it's over. I'm leaving the game. Also, Genshin, let us pet the dogs challenge. Please?
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
Fine.
The Withering Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry.
I'm just that good.
Wait, is that?
Juken. Is there Juken?
Oh no, Hypatia!
What? What?
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
I don't know.
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, the one that ignored us. Okay, cool.
How could we forget? So did something happen?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
Oh.
Oh.
So what's it say?
Ow.
That weird expression on your face. Just let Paimon read it.
Can you read? Yeah, I was gonna say, can you read?
These are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her...
Oh
well,
my god.
I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Do I have
Us
to?
to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is
True, actually a valid point from Paimon.
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a
Why do you
sample
have
seed.
like a
So,
bottle of it?
How do you feel?
No unusual feelings?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Nope.
But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
They weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
Wow.
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
So, what exactly was it that I saw as an urban sultry? I mean,
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself. I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneol are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
okay. Why is it always us that have to save places? I would love a plot twist though, if like we didn't save Sumeru, we like destroyed it. That would be like the biggest plot twist ever. Be kind of good storytelling.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have.
Thank you.
No. I should be the one thanking you.
I agree.
You've both been a great help these last few days.
How many days has it been? Hello?
She should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Let's just have a chat.
Please take good care of Hypatia. I'll go prepare Kale's medicine now. Using the lunar lotuses while they're still fresh will significantly boost their effectiveness. Rest assured, Kale will recover quickly as long as she has her medicine.
Look after my child, Tainari.